is great. So have you taken anything from the set home, maybe costume? And the question once more, will we see you again in Sarajevo this for the 20th year of the festival this year?
In Sarajevo?
Yeah.
I'm always want to go, so I would love to. I always try to go. I will try. Yeah, I love it there, and I love the festival. I think it's one of the best festivals. And did I take anything home? I do have some horns at home.
I have to put that question to Elle as well. Did you take anything home from the set?
I don't have anything, but I don't know, they're all on display right now, my costumes and things.
Thank you. Question there, please.
Yeah, hi, question for Angelina. Did you draw on anybody from real life when it came to playing this role? Were you thinking about anybody that we know from public life when you came to portray this character?
I didn't. I really did study the classic animated, because I thought that actress, it's such a wonderful, her voice was so extraordinary, and I thought the original design was amazing. So, but I also listened to a lot of tapes of theater actresses, British theater actresses, and tried to just learn from them. And we as Americans we don't have such a gift with, I think, with the way with language, and so I tried to study that, but no one person in particular.
No one particular actress, no.
Elle, I'll put that to you as well. What was your route to finding your British accent in this film?
Well, I had an amazing, had a dialect coach that was with me, and yeah, we tried to figure it out. I did a film where I had to have a 60s, it was in the 60s, East London accent, so it was very different from this one. And I was like, oh, this one's, we tried to find the right, princess voice. It can't be too soft and gushy, so, she has to have some oomph.
Thank you. There's a question there, man in the blue jumper. I'm not sure if the microphone's close to you. We'll get it there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm on from This Is Fake DIY. My question is for both Angelina and Elle. Maleficent is a very well-known character, but with this film, it sort of fills in the blanks on that character, which I think is very interesting. Looking at some of the other characters you've played, if you could have a film to fill in those blanks, which character would it be and why?
It's a great question. Yeah. Just takes. God, I'm suddenly trying to remember things I've done. Maybe you can help us.
We can keep
is there a character either one of us have played that you feel is not complete or would be? Does anybody have a thought? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, yes. Salt. Yeah. Well, Mr. Yes, I'll take them all. Mr. and Mrs. Yes, I feel like I lived out the rest of that one. It's going well.
Hello. You mentioned earlier the sort of princesses of Disney in days gone by. I just wondered, from both of you, were you conscious of having a sort of female role model for a new generation of children? And how did you approach your characters with that in mind?
I think so. I mean, it's probably you've probably done the most to change the princess.
Because there's really no backstory on her, I mean, there is, but she needs to have more added layers and make her just have a little bit more substance, because she just frolics around a lot of the other film and sleeps. So, and in this one, I definitely sleep, but I definitely have more scenes. And Linda wrote those scenes where I actually, get to do more. And also, it's I kind of discovered this. Me and Linda were talking that when I meet the prince, it's the first time that Aurora has ever seen a boy in her entire life. So she looks at him kind of like, what is this thing? And so, she definitely gave me kind of added little notes that I could use, because I don't think that part of the story, she, in the animated movie, Aurora obviously meets the prince. In that one, it's kind of love at first sight, but you don't get, that little note of that it's the first time she's ever seen a guy in her life. So just the little things all, come together to make her, a little extra.
Thank you. Got time for one final question. I'm going to take one just down there on the second row. Is the microphone anywhere near there, please? If we could just move it along, down to the front. Thank you very much. Excellent.
Hi. This is obviously a reimagining of one of Disney's classics. There's so many great Disney movies out there. If you could reimagine anyone, any character, what would it be?
If we could reimagine it.
Any other Disney movie that you could take on and really explore a character in it like you've done in this movie, what would it be?
Dumbo.
Dumbo. I love Dumbo.
Yeah, I love Dumbo.
I do think Dumbo is really is one of the best.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of what needs
I love
exploring?
the crows too.
Yeah. I know. Well, we could do it live with Baby Elephant. That'd be so cute.
See, she is Sleeping Beauty.
I think
so
that's probably
cute. You're so
that's probably a great note on which to end. On which I'm sure there's a producer running out the back of the room,
Dumbo.
ready to get that one moving. But Angelina, did you have
I would
one?
love to know. No, I mean, I'd say Dumbo. Dumbo's interesting. I was always fascinated with the mother who was locked up for being mad. Maybe that's a very dark version of Dumbo, but we could go with that one.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. But before that, Maleficent is coming to cinemas here on May the 28th. Thank you, Angelina Jolie, Elle Fanning. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.